second point and they score!
Ja Tappara top-scorer vaihtaa kantaa tänään 15 pisteellä, kun Tappara with 5 points. The LCC top-scorer jersey will be worn. Numero 71, number 71, Christian Kuusela.
Mä ymmärsin se, että te on tuolla puolella, niin se kuluu pois maan täältä päin. Että Suomi saa vähän, koska siellä se oikein mukavaa sunnuntai-iltaa, hyvät Tapparan kiekkoilun ystävät. Ja tervetuloa seuraamaan tänään tätä vuoden 2021 Champions Hockey Leaguea. Good Sun evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Champions Hockey League 2021. Ja ilmoittautumaan tänään on Tappara vastaan HC Lugano. And the game tonight is between HC Lugano and Tappara. Welcome HC Lugano to Tampere. Ja seuraavaksi CHL Tunnusmelodia and then the anthem of Champions Hockey.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. Another CHL game underway in just a couple of moments as we have an undefeated team in Tappara, Tampere, 3-0 on this round-robin section of the CHL tournament, and they will try to continue their winning ways with their goaltender, Christian Helienko, as you can see him there, surrounded by his teammates as they're draped in their orange sweaters. On the other side of it, it is Nicholas Schlegel who will be on the ice in the crease for HC Lugano. Now, they did battle each other once. It was a 6-3 win by Tappara on that August the 29th. And, well, all of that's out the window now as these two teams get set and ready to go against one another. For Tampere, they are being led by Tyler Morley. Morley with 5 points in 3 games played, 2 goals and 3 assists along the way. Christian Kusala has 5 assists in 3 games, so 2 players to watch out for sure. On the other side of it, on the leading scorer side, Luca Fazzini, 6 points in 3 games played, 4 goals and 2 assists. And Daniel Carr's got 3 goals in 3 games, 6 points total for him. They're doing well in terms of scoring, but they'll have to do very well on the defensive side against a team like Tappara, who's been very, very good. You get a look at the head coaches, and we know the strategies that will be employed will be, I think, based a lot on what we saw on the 29th of August during that 6-3 win by Tappara on that evening. And if you are sitting there and you're HC Lugano, you're thinking, all right, our last game was a win against Skellefteå, and we want to carry the momentum from that game. On the other side of it, both teams coming off victories. Let's see what we have in store as the puck will be dropped and action will be underway here as we have these two teams squaring off for the second time in the round robin. We get set for the puck drop and what should be exciting hockey, as it has been really since the very beginning of the tournament this season has been wonderful. The puck will be dropped and we will be underway. Can't wait for this thing to get going. Two teams you know are ready to go, and indeed we go. With Mark Arcabello, the captain, the face-off won by him as he flings it into the far side. Long-range shot that went just wide on Christian Helienko. It ricochets to center ice and captured by Santeri Alatalo. On the far boards, it's held on to now, and turning with it is Tappara with Vitas Maki. Through the neutral zone, this is played by number 76, Anton Levski. It'll be swept around to the far side, now carried through center ice, over skating, then recapturing. Moving in quickly now, Arcabello whipped it around. The person of Luca Fazzini, we told you he is one of the top scorer sweater being worn by him, as he's been spectacular throughout the tournament thus far. We'll see a lot of him and his line mates for sure. This is whistled down to the offside, 48 seconds in, as we take a look at number 25, Mirko Mueller. And you may recognize the name Mirko Mueller, a first-round draft pick, 18th overall back in 2013 was Mueller. He is a Swiss-born product who has played 185 NHL games for New Jersey and San Jose in his career. D-to-D by Tappara through the neutral zone. Now it's maneuvered in. Going after is Kyle Platzer, who got tattooed along the boards by a big hit from the aforementioned Mirko Mueller. They try to clear it out. Number 58 doing that. And the high flip by Roman Loeffel. Now the entry by Lugano on the far side, 1 minute and 10 seconds into the game. Going after is Troy Josephs, trying to find someone in front. It goes all the way back. The point leaks out into the Lugano zone. They'll take their time, knowing they have room to maneuver. Hammered all the way down the ice, and that'll go down for an icing. And a stop and play, 18:37 into the first period. Not really a quality scoring chance for either team thus far. There's Santu Kinnunen, number 72, who is a draft pick of Florida in 2018 in the 7th round from Lahti, Finland, a 22-year-old playing for Tappara last year, 19 points for him. Face off left side of Schlegel. He'll soak that one up, no problem for him, holding out of that puck. Nicholas Schlegel, who is a goaltender, 27 years old, from Zurich, Switzerland. Has both a Canadian and Swiss citizenship, last year playing for Lugano. In fact, Bern in Lugano in the 1920 season, but exclusively for Lugano last year with a .928 save percentage in 42 games played. Excellent numbers for him. Face-off drop, puck is shot, whistled wide of the blocker side of the aforementioned Schlegel. Ricochets all the way back down inside the Tappara zone, and Tappara moving through center ice. He'll get the red line, whipped it around the kick plate to the near boards. It goes. Bodies converge, punched off the near dasher, now moving with speed. Chipped in, racing after it, Giovanni Morlini. And this is going to be called and whistled down with 18:12 to go. And a stop and play. So lots of stoppages early on. Hasn't had much flow at all. But we'll get that for sure. There's Raphael Herberger. Herberger is a Austrian-born player playing for Lugano last year. 4th season in the CHL tournament, by the way. 18 games played total for him coming into tonight's game. Moilanen trying to get control. Not able to get a shot away just yet. It gets to the line. It's kept in. Good hand-eye coordination on the far point. Taken over by Lugano. Having to be careful behind the net. That's Bernd Wolf. He'll punch it off the board. Smart play to get it out and relieve the pressure for now. Tappara holding on. Not much of a forecheck now. It gets supplied by Lugano, forcing the D to turn back. Along the left shooting side. Taking a look and now cutting to the middle. That's played by Vitasmaski. Taking his time, very methodical. Although the pass was out of the reach of Kushala. Christian Kushala wearing that top scorer sweater. Back the point. One-timer fired through traffic. And that ricocheted just wide. Oh, it came out of nowhere. And a very quick setup resulted in a good scoring opportunity. But the shot never got on goal to the plethora of bodies standing in front of Schlegel. Getting behind his net. Taking a look at the play developed. Santeri Alatalo. Back to center. Recaptured by Tappara. They'll wait for the right formation. They get a swing on the right wing side. They'll go down that boards. It'll get all the way into the trapezoid now. No one able to get a hold of it. Falling down is Mirko Mueller. Schlegel watching now from his glove side as he wants his team to evacuate the zone. They knife it down the ice, and it'll be held onto on the left wing side. Centering pass. Really good read in the defensive end to take that pass away as now it's back to center ice. Off the boards. Rolling to the middle. Taking over, here's Arcobello in, shooting and missing on the glove side. Oh, Mark Arcobello got a lot of room and just missed the net on the glove side, and that best attempt by either team in the game so far as we're almost 4 minutes into the contest. The other way it goes, Fazzini's in. This will roll into the glove of Helienko, and he'll take no chances and melt it down. There's Daniel Carr looking at him. Sherwood Park, Alberta native, the 29-year-old. And there's Arcobello. Boy, has he ever been good. He's a phenomenal player. I've watched him in the days in the American Hockey League. 139 NHL games played for him. Edmonton, Pittsburgh, Arizona. Played 4 years at Yale, did Arcobello. Puck gets back the line, D to D. Rister through traffic. May have glanced off the pad of Helienko, who got the left pad down. Rifled on goal by Elia Riva, the defenseman. Now picked up. That's Casimir Jurgens. Looking to exchange to the middle. It'll be played into the goaltender. Schlegel plays it himself. Good hand-eye coordination play by Schlegel, getting the goal stick down and helping it out. As now they get Alexandro Kiasha. That's sent to Kinnunen, to his defense partner in the trapezoid. 4.5 gone in the first period right now. Tappara with control, and they send everyone out to center ice. They'll get the red line and dump it in, or did they get the red line? I don't think they did. Well, that's an unforced error, not quite getting to the middle line there and dumping it in. So it'll be a face-off. It should go all the way down. There we see Petteri Puhakka. Well, they're going to call the, let's see, they're going to put it down inside the Lugano zone. Okay. Puck is dropped. Tappara wins it, and that's a shot over the glove side, taken by number 33, Vitasmaski. Puck is swept around the near boards. Held on to by Michael Bodkirk. Speaking of NHL players, lots of NHL games played on the Lugano side. Over 1,000 if you combine everyone who played in the NHL. And Bodkirk's one of those guys. Sent around by Petteri Puhakka. 14:49 to go in the first period. No score. Not many chances, but here comes one now. Shot deflected. Great save. Rebound chance. Oh, that stopped too. On the redirect and outstretched right pad by Schlegel kept that puck out. There was a rebound chance, and he got the stick on it. Glorious saves to keep it a scoreless game. Wow. Big moments early on. The goalies have been strong. Anton left sheet going after it. Held on by Lugano. They'll get to center ice. The pace beginning to pick up here in the first period. A line change by Lugano. Getting through center ice. Left sheet taking a look. Now they're in, and they're going to call it down as Santtu Kinnunen had some idea to put that on net. And they'll whistle it down at a face-off at center ice. Would love to get a look at that again, and here it comes. Boy, that was close. It was Ottu Rauhala. He's the one who redirected that puck. And that's an excellent read by Schlegel, knowing he had to push hard to the right side to make that save. Fired around by Jurgens. Schlegel tried to stop it, gets to the far wall. Now they can get to center ice. High flip up ahead. That's rather taken by Fazzini. And now it's Mark Arcobello. Then to Fazzini again. This top line is on for Lugano. Arcobello to the point. Angle to the line. Having to be careful but losing control. Now down the far side. In, holding, centering, shot. Scores! Beautiful setup. And it's a 1-0 game. Tappara with the lead. And a perfect shot by Jurgens. Casimir Jurgens, the late man coming in, joins the rush and makes it a 1-0 game. Well, when you get that kind of speed in the neutral zone, and a perfect setup by Samuel Salonen. There's the first goal of the game right there. So Tappara has a 1-0 lead. Puck is hammered down the ice. Off the boards it goes, picked up by Tappara. Let's see if they can garner some momentum after scoring the first goal of the game. On the right wing side, off the side of the goal, they look to go to the point, and they do. Little head fake here. Vitasmaski shot that one into traffic and ricocheted wide. Going after the puck is Patrick Virta. Virta calling for it, comes free, and there's Mirko Mueller. They'll get to center. Now over the red line it goes. They try to dump it in. Don't get very far with it. It's bodied down. It comes rolling, and now twisting back in his own end, number 19, Valtteri Mirhala. That goal was scored by Jurgens, giving this Tappara team a 1-0 lead. On the point it goes, stepping in, shooting through traffic and missing that. That was Brady Austin. Austin's alone again. They go down the right wing side. Salonen taking a look. Now it comes free to Van Hattolo. Good work along the far boards by Morini. Morini can't clear. Now they will. So the pressure coming from Tappara in the majority of the first period. They have one goal to show for it. Almost 8 minutes gone in the game. Casimir Jurgens, by the way, his first point of the tournament this season. Shot fanned on. Moving in was Anton Lefschi. Didn't get anything he wanted on that one. An opportunity. Ella Riva will clear down the ice. Will it have enough for icing? Yes, they will call it with 11:44 to go in the first period in a 1-0 lead. And Jurgens' tally is the only goal right now. There's Christian Kusala getting a look at him, wearing the top scorer's sweater. Face off the Lugano zone on the point, easily soaked up by Schlegel, who'll hold that one. You win face-offs in the zone, you get chances right away. We'll come right back.
Paljon puhetta vaan hyökkää toisille. Hei, milloin mennään paineeseen, milloin otetaan sisältä. Lukekaa sieltä toisianne tilanteita. Kyle, White is going.
Play how we practice.
One nothing game. Tappara has the lead. Jurgens with the goal and the perfect assist by Samuel Salonen. 11:40 left to go in the first period. Puck will be dropped to the left of Schlegel. Rauhalad's going to take the draw, the captain of this Tappara team, against Arcobello. Arcobello will get some help from the defense to try to clear this out of the near corner. Rolls off the wall. Now it's ejected to center in her lead feed. Up ahead. In. Backhand shot. Well played defensively. And taking that away from Daniel Carr. There was an excellent stick by Santtu Kinnunen. Comes in front again. Another good stick. The puck ricochets down the ice. And chasing it now will be Santeri Alatalo. This is flipped down the ice. It will be an icing call with 11:09 left. Well, you're giving up chances in the defensive zone if you're Tappara. 2 sequences pretty much in a row, but you're bailed out by great plays from the defense. Here's a look at that save earlier. This is before the goal that Schlegel made some phenomenal saves on. So, it could be a 2-0 game if not for that save and sequence right there. Fazzini goes into the traffic to play it off the wall, and Schlegel bails him out there because he holds on to it. And we'll take another faceoff. At least in the early goings here, what you notice, or what I notice, is the faceoffs are being won by Tappara. And that has allowed them to get far more shots on goal than right now Lugano, which has probably maybe 1 or 2 in the contest. Not many at all. As the puck is dropped and play develops. Inside the Tappara zone. They'll whistle this down, and there's a call maybe from there's a little confusion on the ice there. You can see it in the face of Alicia Bergaton. They're going to call this an icing and have the face-off all the way down. 1-0 game for Tappara. They don't have a secondary assist on the goal, so right now it just reads Jurgens from Salonen. That's the only assist on the goal as we're slowly approaching the halfway mark of the first period. Troy Josephs out of the corner, lost the battle. In front, the puck was redirected just wide of the cage. Flipped up ahead, Roman Lawful. Across it goes the near side. Tappara making their way to center ice. They got to get the red line if they can. That is played in. Santtu Kinnunen get a stick on that. Now Lugano through center. That's offside. They got to go back. Way ahead of the play. Now they'll tag up and supply some forecheck pressure. Meanwhile, Tappara through the center zone. They're onside. A long-range shot easily kicked away by the right pad of Schlegel. We are now halfway through the first period. A 1-0 lead for Tappara. Reaching for it is Matteo Nodari. Settled behind the net. Mirala on his backhand. Rolls out to the far side. Whipped it around down low, hoping for Charles Bertrand and didn't quite get to him. Point shot trickles into Schlegel, and he gets the whistle. Although some problems along the way. Had to deal with Charles Bertrand right in his wheelhouse. But a stop now. Schlegel's been active, very active, and he's been very good. There was nothing he could do about the goal when you have the trailer coming in, the late man like that. It's just so hard as a goalie to read because you're always thinking at a break, maybe 2-on-1, it goes laterally, not back to the slot. Very hard to reposition yourself. Off the boards by Riva, down to Tappara territory where they will move it out. Getting speed to the neutral zone. Now chipped up ahead and onside. Lassi Van Hattelo. Challenged by Julian Walker. Back in front again, now to the point. Waiting, shooting through traffic. Schlegel never saw that puck. It went off the leg and went wide, and he got the benefit of a good bounce. Van Hattelo was taken down. Tappara holding on. They've had possession of the puck for the majority of the first period. The ice in their zone has barely been cut up at all. Now the entry. Here's a shot. Save. Rebound kicked away. Schlegel again comes up with save. A turnover. Another shot. That's another good save. This one off the glass. And Lugano's had enough. They're just going to send it all the way down the ice for an icing. Boy, lots of panic plays by them today, Lugano, as we see Christian Kusala. Kusala, 38 years old. Champion in SM League in 08, 16, and 17. Very speedy winger with lots of energy. That's the kind of experience you can't buy. And here he holds on again. Kusala battling a 1-on-2. Lugano recaptures, chipped it up. They're onside. On that far wall, Arcabello is in there along with Daniel Carr. Carr got twisted around, lost control of it. Good play by Joni Tulula. They have help on the point, Lugano, but they're losing the battle along the boards. They're being outnumbered. Getting in there is Vitasmaski. And then turning back is Kusala again. Back to center. Anton Levski will supply the token forecheck before he peels away and goes for a change as Lugano gets the puck in deep. Their goaltender will leave it on the tee. Helienko hasn't had much work on the other side of it. There is Schlegel on a bouncing puck. An easy save for him. At least it's easy because it bounced right to the pads. You never know with those pucks. On the point it goes. Here's a one-timer fired, and Schlegel again. Save, no rebound, holds on to it, and we will take a break.
Aina yksi pitää saada hyökkäät. Aina molari edessä yksi ja sitten valmiina reagoimaan irtokiekkoihin.
Unload that puck. Get the pucks up and elevated in our defensive zone.
You heard Chris McSorley say, make sure we get pucks elevated out of the zone. They want the high flips out. They don't want to give up any opportunities if they don't have to. But I'm sure what he wants right now is his team to start putting some pressure in the offensive end. They have not had much of that at all. Dragged into the Tappara zone. Helienko watching from his glove side. Coming in and picking up is Sepala. Can't clear, however. Good hit along the corner. Nice job. That's Brady Austin. Turnaround shot deflected down. 7 minutes and 12 seconds to go in the first period. Tappara's lead is a result of the goal by their defenseman Christian Jurgens, getting that one. Casimir Jurgens, my apologies. Out of the corner it goes. Off the wall. To the point. Not able to hold it in. And turning back to center ice is Matteo Nodari. Quickly flinged it down the boards and then chipped inside the Tappara zone. They're going to whistle this down. 6:51 to go and stop and play. Shots, by the way, should be noted here. 12-1. Tappara has 12 shots. Lugano with just one shot in the period. So I guess if you're looking at it that way, you're thinking it's a good thing we're only down by one, as our goaltender Schlegel has been fantastic. Evan Cholmi wins the face-off. Turning back is Nodari. Off the wall, but not out. Losing his stick in the process. Julian Walker could go back and pick it up. It wasn't broken. In his own zone, there's the goal scorer, Jurgens. Settling it quickly off the wall. The bouncer to center ice. Now then the entry. Turned around with Bertrand. Couldn't get a shot. Now he sends it to the slot. Firing it! And that one goes up and over and out. Maybe that could have hit the goaltender in the mask. It's hard to tell from this angle. But the way he reacted and where the puck went, love to get another look at that one. Faceoff will go to the goaltender's left side. And it's won by Lugano out of their zone. Bounces off the wall. Kusala will skate in. And they're going to whistle him down. He made one extra stick handle at the line. And so a stop and play. Looking at Nick Schlegel's history, the majority of his career has been spent playing in Switzerland. Playing with the Lions, having played with Bern, of course Lugano now. But he's also played parts of 7 seasons, 7 different times, 17 games played to be exact, with the Champions League. And his save percentage with a .927 along that time, and an .871 record. That's very respectable. So he has been a part of this, and he is showing, at least in the early goings here, another offside call, his poise in the net, keeping his team within reach. Here we see Petteri Puhakka, number 91. Undrafted product out of Finland. Played for Tappara last year. 15 points, 4 goals, and 11 assists. 30 games played. Young 20-year-old. Tappara wins the face-off. Out to center ice. Chipped up ahead. Van Hattelo. Now to the defense again. This time it's Vitasmaski to his deep partner on the hinge. They'll dump the puck in, waiting for the forwards to go and attack it. The first one on it is Alatalo. Good play by the D of Lugano. Now turning at center ice, Troy Josephs. Pittsburgh draft pick in 2013, the Whitby, Ontario native. Oh, they're leaving. A little miscommunication. Nobody was there for Tappara in the near corner. Let's see if they can take advantage as Bragatta's working it to the far side. The high flip will land down the ice, and they'll call this an icing. I think it might be the first icing in the game against Tappara. So Lugano gets what is a rare, for them anyways, offensive zone faceoff. Looked like Pataga just kind of lost an edge. I don't think he fell. I think he fell of his own volition. By the way, shots now 13-1. Tappara with the advantage there. Here's a shot, and there's a save. He hasn't had many, but the hard one-timer that came from the point from Roman Loeffel, and a good save is held on to. So you got to find a way to keep yourself into the game if you're a goaltender and you're not seeing shots. But Christian Helienko just made a good save. Yes, a long-range shot, but you got to stay ready. Arcavello's going to try to win the face-off here. Tappara wins it, plays it off the wall. And now they'll clear it out to center ice. Along the near side. They're in. Shot. Goes maybe off the glove of Schlegel there. Wristed on goal from the left wall. Here's the entry. The other way. Shot. And that was a good rush and a quick shot by Fazzini. And he's not happy with the way that puck was released. We'd love to get a look at that again. Fazzini had some room low to the glove side. I don't think he hesitated. I think he just may have misshot it. Morini takes the face-off for Lugano. Lost it to Plotzer. Then goes back to retrieve it. Michael Bodker out of the near side. 4 minutes and 28 seconds to go in this period number 1. Tappara up 1-0. Held on and a long shot that goes wide. Back in front again. intercepted on the no-look backhander that was played by Alatalo, the defenseman. No icing. It has to be played. So it will by Ilya Riva. And they battle away 4 in the far corner. Salonen couldn't hold for Tappara. Now through center ice. They get the red line. Here's the entry. Dumped in by Michael Bodker. Helienko playing at his defense. Smart play by the goaltender to help out his D. Kyle Plotzer turning with it. Can't clear. In front shot. Oh, what a save that was. Helienko with the glove save kept that out. Waiting on the weak side all alone. And he lunged over to keep that puck out. We'll see if it may have grazed the post, but it stays out for sure. It remains a 1-0 game for Tappara in a quick developing play. So Lugano gets a chance. They haven't had many. There's the flip out of the zone down the ice. This will go right to Schlegel, who will be forced to melt it down. And now we have a little bit of a pushing match here. Getting in, it was Charles Bertrand. They're going to stop things. I don't think they're calling any penalties as a result of this, but Matteo Nodari wasn't happy. What a save. What a save. That was Raphael Herberger on the doorstep. We thought he had a goal to make it 1-1. Lugano through center ice. Moved by Julian Walker. The intended recipient of that pass, Tim Traber, couldn't quite get there. Dumped in by Tappara. Under 3 minutes to go in the first period. 1-0 game. We're getting a little bit of Lugano pushing back here. They've added a couple of shots on goal in the last several minutes, but nothing has gone in for them just yet. On the puck, Roman Lofel. Backhand pass the far side. Down that wall it goes and now dumped in. That's close to being interference on that check. Comes around to the near corner. On the point. Not enough mustard on that pass to get it over for Troy Josephs, who puts a shoulder into his man to stop and play. 2:23 remaining. Down on the ice is Moilanen. I don't know if there's a penalty called in the play, but everything seems to be dissipating rather quickly now. They have the shots at 15-3 with Tappara leading there. So they're heavily outshooting and outscoring. 1-0 is the lead on Jurgen's goal on the pass by Samuel Salonen. Arcabello's line is out there. That's the big line for McSorley, the head coach, with Daniel Carr and Lucas Vazzini. They'll redo this face-off. I remember watching Mark Arcabello and calling games when he was playing for the Oklahoma City Barons, a team that is no longer around, but he was a part of. Brady Austin chipped ahead. Arcabello the other way. Carr to Arcabello. What a nice play that was. Arcabello up ahead. Here's Vazzini. Vazzini didn't get a shot. He purposely played it over to Arcabello. Sends the far point. Good puck movement here by Lugano. 2 minutes left to go in the first period. Lugano down 1-0. They'd love something here to tie it up. Lots of skill on the ice, but no shots on that exchange. Held on to by Lefschi. He'll flip it out to center ice. Lugano right back in. They're onside. They don't hold the puck. Stripped immediately when they had the entry. And now a backhander flushed off the near wall. Carr is racing after it. Good stick and taken away by Seppala. This one gets all the way down, and so it's handled by the goaltender, and he'll leave it for his defense to play by Helienko. 80 seconds to go right now in the first period. And they'll whistle this down with a stop and play on the icing. So I imagine if you are the head coach of HC Lugano, Chris McSorley would say, I like the latter half of the first period much better than the initial part of the first period. They've found their footing, it seems like, as the period's gone on. Not a lot of sustained pressure, but I would imagine you're going to see a lot more of Daniel Carr, Lucas Fazzini, and Mark Arcabello. Seem to be the most dangerous line. But right now, Lugano moving to the middle. Loose puck in front. Great save again. Helienko, point-blank save. Added to the list of saves he's made. He hasn't seen many shots, but the ones he has have been quite good. Now we have a penalty. It's going to be a hooking call. And it's going to be our first power play of the game. It looked to me like Morini got his stick in the waist of his man. Yeah, it's going to be. Marini's going to go. So Giovanni Marini's in the box. And late in the period, Tappara has a chance to extend their lead. That'll carry over for 1 minute and 1 second if they can't score in the next 59 seconds. And Lugano getting a face-off win, immediately firing it down the ice. Power play breakout begins. Racing through center ice, now the entry. Salonen whipped it around. On the right wing, it stays. Nobody on the point, but they do have Kusala in the corner on the near side. He was all alone. Great dogged work by the PK to clear that puck out with only 25 seconds left to go in the period. "15 seconds left. Up through center ice, now the entry. Left sheet circling, trying to put that back in front for Miralov. Didn't connect. But the period is over, and it will carry over, the power play will, into the second. We'll take a break. We'll come right back with more great action going on here. Tappara with a 1-0 lead on the goal by Casimir Jurgens, his first goal of the tournament. We'll return after this.
Kasimir Jyrkis, teillä on siellä vastassa lohko 2, mutta teillä sun maalilla johto ensimmäisen erän jälkeen ja ylivoimaisesti laukaukset teille. Miten sä näit toi ensimmäisen erän?
No vauhdikasta lätkää oli, että pystyttiin hyvin hallitsemaan peliä, että saatiin kiekkokontrollia ja sitä kautta pistettiin hyökkää ja jätettiin kaveri vähille paikoille.
Ensimmäisessä kohtaamisessa Luganoa vastaan te olitte ylivoimaisesti parempia 6-3 numeroilla. Minkälainen vastustaja Lugano tänään täällä Tampereella on vastassa?
No kyllä siellä on kova joukkue, ne on ammattilaisia ja kovaa luistelee ja kovaa tekee töitä, että ei voida yhtään antaa niille siimaa.
Pääsette aloittamaan toisen erän ylivoimalla. Mihin haluat joukkueen keskittyvän nyt toisessa erässä?
No kyllä se on siihen kiekkovarmuuteen ja ollaan tylyjä siellä kentällä, että ei anneta Luganolle siellä saumaa ollenkaan.
Kiitos.
Kiitos.
As we await the puck drop for period 2, it is a 1-0 lead. Tappara has the advantage, and a goal by Casimir Jurgens scored during that first period, and it was a odd man rush in a period that was pretty much dominated by the Tampere getting 15 shots on goal and only allowing 4. So pretty good when you're controlling the pace of play and you have the puck that much during the contest. Usually good things happen as Lugano will dump it in off the initial face-off. Now keep in mind, Tappara enters this third period on the man advantage as Christian Kusala on the right wing side couldn't hold. They get ejected back to center in the first 20 seconds of play in the middle frame. Handle here by Potzer. He'll send it across. They'd love to capitalize on a fresh sheet of ice. It's easy to work the power play with a fresh sheet. You don't have to worry about passes jumping over certain parts of the ice. You can make them seamlessly. They have it at the point now. Over skating, however. Kosala's got to play a backhand, and it got deflected. It stays in the zone for now. 20 seconds left of the man advantage before it's finally cleared, and a really good stick by Troy Josephs. Maybe one more rush here in the power play if they can get it. Forced to turn back. And now gathering speed is Plotzer again. He'll get the red line and then leave it. And a shot goes off a body as the attempt by Patrick Verta never got on goal. Tracking it down in his own zone, Brady Austin has help in Salonen. Austin will wheel behind his net, then knife it ahead. Nearly gave it away, however, on the ricochet. Power play is over. And a hard forechecking. Fazzini's moving in. Through center ice. Tappara trying to get to there in time. They say no icing as it's dumped into the corner. Turning around is Casimir Jurgens, who had jumped into the play. Of course, the only goal of the game scored by him as he gave Tappara a 1-0 lead in the first period. Here they come with the red line. Good play. Tappara moving it in on the left side. Good save. Schlegel rebound. Loose. The net is off its pegs. His bodies converge and the net got knocked down. Jukko Peltola was there. I think he inadvertently knocked the net off. But you can credit another good save by Schlegel. Great passing play. Lefschi wanted to shoot that into the net, but the net wasn't there. He's been their best player. I don't think there's any question about that for Lugano, their goaltender. In his league last year, the most shutouts in the Swiss League, and he won the championship with Zurich in 2018. Very, very consistent goaltender, and he's been consistent here today. And the one goal against them, not much he could do on it as the shot goes rising and hits the meshing above the glass. As lifted towards Christian Helienko, hasn't been anywhere near as busy as his counterpart on the other side as we are in the early goings of the second period. Tampere comes into this game having been winners in their last 3. So they've played 3 games, they've won them all, including a game against Lugano. If you go back to the 28th of August, winning that one 6-3. This one, at least for now, is a little closer as Arcobello gives to Daniel Carr. Carr has Fazzini in front if he can get there in time, but he's outnumbered, nearly lost the puck. Carr goes after it again, then it's Fazzini. Back for Carr. Again, 1-on-2. Dogged work by Carr. He comes away anyways. Recaptured by Tappara, and they go down the ice for an icing. So has not been in a high execution second period so far. Very early going here, 2:16 gone. Troy Joseph's giving some instructions here. Joseph's 4 points last year and just 6 games played. Played for Lugano. Played at Clarkson for 4 seasons. 28 AHL games, the American Hockey League, AAA hockey in North America. And there is the aforementioned Joseph's turning one way then the other. Trying to get around Vitas Maski. Back in front it goes, out of the reach of the extended stick of Calvin Turkoff. It'll go all the way down the ice. And they'll call another icing. They had our fair share of the game so far. 17:20 to go in the second period. There you see Charles Bertrand, 20-year-old, playing for EVZ last season. 37 games played, 10 points for him. Puck drop with the shot off the draw. The hard rising shot deflected up and over. And another stop and play, 17:15 to go. Second period here, Champions League hockey. It's been Champions Hockey League. It's been so, really, when you think about it, and they've done it several games now, they've all been close. They've all been close, and everyone seems fully engaged in the idea of not losing to a team outside your domestic league. And I think highly contested along the way. And it's what makes these games fun when they're close and they're down to the wire. A couple of overtime games, and you get to play 3-on-3, and you really see the skill come to the fore when you have players who are out there with the caliber of the men out there today. And the shot goes through the middle. It was a pass. It was intended to the far side. Unable to get a stick on that, however. Cross-ice pass, now to the point. Skate to stick. The wrister goes wide of Schlegel. Trying to chip that out is Nodari. And he does chip it out, but all the way down for an icing. We're going to break the records in icing probably in this game. I think our fifth in the period so far. Little conversation, Michael Bodker having a talk with Elia Riva. Schlegel watching from his right side. Moilanen will take the face-off, and he'll stand against Herber. Moilanen outnumbered to the far side, got enough to sweep it around to the near wall. On the point, one-timer taken, another good save, and the rebound is handled by Schlegel. Calm and collected all game long. He seems unfazed no matter what's come his direction. It's a smart play. You get it up to the point, don't waste much time. There was a number of players standing in front of him, so Schlegel found a way to locate the puck, the traffic, which is so hard to do. Here's Plotzer against Mark Arcobello. Up on North American players go to battle for the puck in the faceoff. Daniel Carr got hit by Jurgens and is stopped now. I believe they'll put the faceoff back inside the Lugano zone. Oh, there's a discussion here between the officials as to where this is going to go. I don't think there was a penalty on the play, but they're having a conversation now. They're going to keep the faceoff to the left of Schlegel, although he's probably wondering why it doesn't go to the outside as well. Plotzer trying to win it back to the point. It goes to his 88 counterpart on the other side, and Nodari. Salonen chipped it in. Tappara goes D to D. Off the wall and to the right wing. In, shot, save, rebound. Schlegel was square to that shot again. Coming down that right board. Now the other way, 1-on-2. The wrister goes wide. The rebound off a skate. Now to the trapezoid. Having some play now. We go back and forth. We haven't had it all period as we're 4:10 into the second frame that has been filled with whistles. Nice play on the reverse. Setting up for Kinnunen, who will wait behind his netminder. Helienko watches. No particular hurry for sent to Kinnunen. To center ice, they don't get very far. Oh, in the red line, defended well, chipped up, then negated by the defense of Tappara. To the far boards it goes. Here's the entry for Lugano. Shooting one off a body. The rebound, high flip down the ice. Well, this will go down unless it hits the goalie. It'll be an icing indeed, so 15:09 to go. It's the first time in a while that we've seen a play by Tappara that has resulted in, and that was a good save up high in the right shoulder, the rifle from Plotzer, that they panicked rather than try to make a pass. That one just high flipped out and they took the icing. Puck is sent around the boards. Trying to locate it is Morini. Michael Bodker lurking as well. Herberger's trying to get it free. It's kept along the dasher. And then chipped out to center ice. Dogged work by Van Hattolo. Lugano gets the red line. They'll fire it in from center. And just holding on to it is Helienko, saying we need one more stop and play in this period, and then he'll hold on to that for a face-off in the defensive zone. 1-0 game. Tappara has the lead. And Casimir Jurgens has the only tally of the game. Shots are 18-4 at this point for Tappara. 4 shots, as we're 4.5 away from the halfway mark of the game, and Lugano only has 4 shots on goal, and I think 2 of those were high quality and 2 of them were from the outside. Wired around by Tulula. Back to center it goes. They'll track it down. They'll wave off the icing. Helienko had to play it. It was in the blue paint, so negating the icing. This is chipped off the wall, back to center ice. Now with speed, here's the entry. Centering off Schlegel, who holds on. And there was a bit of a rebound, but a quick left hand to melt the puck and get a stop and play. Getting a look at this rush down the far side. You know, you're going for the far pad there because you know you have Patrick Verta on the right wing side. So if it can go off the far pad of the goalie, maybe it's a slam dunk, but Schlegel played that very well. 6 minutes gone in the second period now. Face-off one of the offensive zone by Tappara. On the point, Kushala. Sending it to the corner. Good work by Roman Loeffel. Loeffel trying to get some help. He needs to get support, but it comes back down low in front of Schlegel for a moment. And now we have a stop and play. We'll take a break. We'll come right back.
Hey, geez, if I win it back, and do we go again like the rim? Take a look.
Getting a look at what the infraction may have been. Because it is going to be a power play for Tappara. They're playing 5-on-4 and their advantage. They lead the game 1-0. And the power play begins now with a face-off win by Lugano in their own zone. Kushala winds it up. Through the neutral zone it goes. Platzer couldn't hold. 4 players go to the corner for the puck. No one able to come away, and now it's sent down the ice. Helienko had to be careful, sent a backhand pass to his defender. Kushala right back in. 30 seconds gone, 90 seconds left in the man advantage. Nice play to the far side, Kushala. Now to the point. That's Brady Austin. Then across, back to Austin up high. Then Kushala winds it up. No shot. Holding on. Inside the far circle. Down low. Save. Nicely done. And making sure that puck didn't stay in a dangerous area. Schlegel on the point again. Brady Austin Sent to the right side. Now a wrister as he got the return feed. Kushala again. To the middle. Now the bumper back to Kushala. One-timer. Hit the post and the rebound came loose. Bounced strangely out in front. Still free and now it's cleared. Well, they had the right idea. Good puck movement. Fire it. And that looked like it hit iron. No icing as it's dumped in. Good ability to chase the puck down. They send it across. Kinnunen to the left wing side. Back to Kinnunen. Now on that half wall. Going back for Kinnunen, intercepted. Good work on the PK. That was exceptional by Arcobello. Power play over in 15 seconds. Tappara with a 1-0 lead. The man advantage for 9 more seconds. They're set up again in the man advantage, and they're trying to move it back to the point if they can. And they're able to do it. A good play along the blue line in D-to-D. Here's a shot. They score! Low to high and short-sided in. And it is a power play goal. They didn't waste much time getting that one right on net. And the goal is scored by Van Hattelo. Lassi Van Hattelo puts that one in, and it's a 2-0 lead. Whenever you're able to work below the goal line to above it quickly into a shooting position, very, very difficult to stop that. And that one's just tucked under the crossbar, and no chance at all for the goaltender, Schlegel, who has been exceptional. But a 2-0 lead now for Tappara, and they get a power play goal. Peltola gets the puck in deep. Trying to wrestle it free is Michael Bodker. It does come loose, but it's Tappara again. Then it bounced fortuitously to Morini. Morini gets the red line. Now he'll chip. You know, Lugano needs to push back. They're going to try to push back on this shift. Always a hyper focus after giving up a goal, and there's a shot that whistled wide. Losing an edge and then losing the puck. Now it's controlled on the near side boards. Good movement by Levski. Stripped and then it's chipped out to neutral territory. And a calm Tappara team will just settle it down as they're making a line change. They're getting the right formation they want now. But didn't get very far as they try to get to center ice with it. Played again by their defense off the end wall. Excellent play to the far defense. Now they get to center ice. They'll get the red line. High, flip it in. It'll go wide of Schlegel. Turning with it. On the far side, Alessandro Chiascia. Now the other way, inside the Tappara zone. Shot goes wide. Second opportunity here by Josephs. They want to fan it out to the point, but recovering and a good job by Kushala. Oh, looking in front of the net there. We're going to get something here for sure. And it is Seppala having a shoving match with Calvin Turkov. And let's see if they take both of them. Seppala, the 27-year-old. Eight years in the SM Liga League. Won a Spengler Cup in 2019. Calvin Turkov, originally drafted by the Columbus Blue Jackets, 7th round in 2016. So maybe we play some 4-on-4 and get some open ice for these two teams. It's a 2-0 lead for Tappara, scoring that power play goal in the second period. Getting that tally from Lassi Van Hattelo. Four on four indeed, and it continues right now. Van Hattelo, by the way, his first points of the tournament. Arcobello in. This is where Arcobello can be very, very dangerous in the 4-on-4. Arcobello top of the near circle. Then across it goes, back to the one-timer, fired and just missing. Oh, that's the chance they wanted. And Arcobello just couldn't bury it. Great passing play to the seam for the one-timer, but it didn't go. Fazzini will leave it. Alatalo will move. Alatalo to the far side. Cross ice. Fazzini again. Dusts it off. Sends it down low. Seeing a different Lugano team able to utilize their skill in the 4-on-4. Diving play to clear that out. Charles Bertrand laying out the body. Fazzini has to wait, and he delays, and now they're onside. Here's a shot. Oh, what a save off the stick, and he looks to the heavens. He can't believe it. Fazzini rifled that one, and I think off the shaft of the goalie stick, and it stays out. Well, we've been saying it before. Helienko hasn't had many shots, but when they have been there, he's been very good. Here's a look at that. Believe that save. Let's see. Yep, off the goaltender and out. 4-on-4 hockey just opens things up when you have a skilled team. Kyle Plotzer against Herberger, and Plotzer wins the draw. His team controls. 47 seconds left of the 4-on-4. With speed, Plotzer going wide. Getting around Roman Loeffel. Oh, he went back the point, but it leaks out to center ice. They'll hold on, nearly overskating, have to be careful. Settled by Tappara out of their own zone. They get the red line, now the entry. Getting control of it, Brady Austin to the right wing side. Now in the middle, shot was blocked. Ricochets the point. Austin again. And then it's Plotzer one more time. This is threaded down low. Salonen is looking for it. So is Michael Bodger. Gets control of it to Roman Loeffel, the defenseman. Over the red line, the high flip of the backhand. Hit a body. Now it's a break, get away. Turning with it. Puhaka, no shot from the left side. They'll try it now to roll it off the kick plate, which they do. Starting and stopping, twisting and turning, getting some room. Good play by Moilanen. Back on the point. Lugano will recapture. Have to be careful. Now they get through center ice, and they're in. Long range shot. That went wide as the attempt by Troy Josephs. Puck on the left wall. A hit on Turkov. It does come free. And the shot deflects. Chipped out to center ice. Could be a break. With room. Busting through. There's a penalty coming. And now what will be the call? Well, I think we're going to see what we want to see here. And I bet we're getting a penalty shot now. Here's a look at it. Van Huntelo moving in. Just couldn't drag it to the backhand because he had a stick in his way. And he will stand at center ice. And it will be a penalty shot. And they're going to give it to Peltola. Yuki Peltola will stand at center ice. The left shot moving in quickly. Holds, shoots, and what a save. He fouled him all the way. Schlegel had no problem shutting that one down. Big moment of this game, and remember that save. He tried to lift it over the backhand, and a good push to his left side. Schlegel says no. Rauhala, the captain, will stand in the face-off circle here. Troy Josephs puts his stick down first. Rauhala wins the draw. Points were well covered. They go through the seam to the left wing side. Through the middle, redirected. Oh my goodness, he was all alone, wasn't he? Nobody had him. Rauhala was there, but couldn't score.
You're just going to come off the wall. Reeves, you got to take this outside forward. Okay? You want to be hard on this pick. We're going to win the puck back. We're going to have Arko's unit. Arko, we're going to have your unit.
Hyökkäjät. Herkässä on hei meille pilli sitten, tiedetään tää tasoitusjärjestelmä näissä, niin pitäkää jalat liikkeellä ja mailat kurissa. Fiksusti vaan koko ajan.
Two 2-0 lead for Tappara in this game. Goal by Casimir Jurgens in the first period, then a power play goal added to that in this second frame has given them that 2-0 lead. And they almost made it 3-0 on a penalty shot, but they couldn't strike on it. Six minutes and 55 seconds before the culmination of the second period. But Hattalo had the other goal. Here's a chance now. They go back in front on a 2-on-1, and Kosola decided to pass it back rather than shoot it. An interesting play, but it did not go the way they had hoped. Here's a look at it. Usually at that point, you're firing it on net. You have no defender in front of you. You're clear in on the goaltender. Puck is dropped. Lugano wins a defensive zone draw. Morini gets to center ice, but it ricochets back in. Hammered out by Nodari to the line, but again, not cleared. Second chance for him, and he overskates it. Now his defense partner's got to come back and wire it around. Another attempt to clear is foiled, this time by Patrick Virta, who jumped up to catch that puck. So unforced errors by Lugano. That time it didn't cost him, however, as Botker will get the puck in. Sent to Kinnunen. Trying to dig it free. Casimir Jurgens is there, then back to Kinnunen in the trapezoid. Now to Charles Bertrand. Here's a break, all alone. Now a 2-on-1 across, the shot doesn't get through. Mirhala was there, and I think it hopped over the blade of his stick on a 2-on-1. It's another odd man rush for Tappara that they cannot get to go, at least with even a shot on goal, to force the goalie to make a save. Here's a giveaway now. Holding, shooting, and that one went wide. Peltola was looking for the redirect that didn't get on net. 5.5 to go in the second period. And boy, Lugano has self-inflicted wounds all over the place in the second period, but they haven't cost them on the scoreboard just yet, with the exception of the penalty they took that resulted in a power play goal. Tulalov, and then over to Peltola on the left side. Now they circle the goal. From the point, shot blocked, and it ricochets down the ice. Controlled breakout. Now they get what they want. Getting out to center ice. Not a lot of speed, though. They'll be forced to dump it in. Didn't dump it very far. You get the feeling that Lugano just needs the one break to maybe open this game in their favor, at least turn the tide just a bit. There won't be much room for them for error anyways. The game has gone on here with 4:37 to go in the second period. But if they can get the shot they want, they have enough skill, without question, to start becoming a factor offensively. Here's a drop pass, and the shot goes off a skate, looked like, and went out of play. 4:26 to go in the second period. Good play to finish his check, and tumbling to the ice was Samuel Guerrera. Rauhala out there with Christian Kosola on the right side. Losing the faceoff, Lugano has possession. pestered the entire way through. This is another example of an unforced error. You have a chance to at least chip the puck, and instead it results in a puck battle in the offensive zone now for Tappara. And Kusala was unable to grab the puck, but it's sent down the ice, and it will be an icing call. So they're going to have a D-zone draw again, does HC Lugano. If you're winning face-off, the last thing you want to do is not get the puck out. They do win the face-off and high flip it down the ice, and it will get right to Helienko, so he will hold and now take a face-off in the defensive zone. 2-0 game. And as we have been talking about throughout the broadcast, it is Tappara heavily out-shooting and out-chancing. And as the second period has gone on, they're definitely adding more shots. And they have 23 shots and have only given up 4 shots. So we are 4 minutes away from the end of the second period. And according to the score sheet, Lugano with 4 shots on goal. That one rolls right to Helienko, will stop it. But he may not even need to take a shower after the game. He's probably totally dry. With the exception of maybe some water that falls off him there. But he has not been challenged at all in this game without maybe 1 or 2 chances. He had a glorious save in the first period. But that was a long time ago. But he's managed to stay in the game. You can tell mentally he's there. For a goalie, doesn't see a lot of shots. Sometimes you just watch the other goalie play and you kind of feel like you're not in the game. Fazzini sending around. The top line is out for McSorley and Lugano. Mark Arcobello, Daniel Carr, and Luca Fazzini. Casimir Jurgens, along with Santu Kinnunen, both defensemen in the far corner. Kusala is watching the front of the net to make sure no one gets there. Puck rolls to the far corner. Nobody's out in front. Tappara trying to clear once and twice, unable to do it just yet. This one deflected and went wide. And now racing after is Jurgens again. Sort of a long shift for Tappara in their own zone. Longer than we've seen. Not able to clear just yet. Now an excellent high flip out. It'll go down the ice. Not enough for icing. Elia Riva. Over for Alatalo. And this one goes out of play with 2:50 to go in the second period. Puck is dropped here, 2:48 remaining. Tappara with the lead, try to add to it. Stopped by Schlegel, came rolling back in front, and taken out now of the zone. The high flip goes the other way. Long range shot off the stick and out. 2:36 to go with a 2-0 lead. Tappara holding that. They have a 3-0 winning the record here, 3-0 in the tournament so far. And they've not only defended well, they've been scoring lots of goals. Just almost an average of 6 goals, 4 per game. They had 6 in their first 2 wins, 5 in their last win against Berlin. Shut off the point, and the puck lands in the half ball on the right wing side. Worked down low by Lugano. Trying to go back in front. Well covered, good defensive play by Vitasmaski. Shot from the point, hit a body. Bounces in the favor now of the turning Tulula. Little hesitation play by Vitasmaski nearly cost him. He toppled to the ice. And there's a penalty coming, so it goes back into the possession of Tappara as they'll wait for the referee to maybe blow the whistle if Lugano can touch or hope to score a goal with the net being empty, the extra attacker on, knowing the other team can't touch the puck without the whistle going. And now it does, so with 1:41 to go in the second period, it'll be a Power play coming up for Tappara again. And really, although the last minute and change of the second period, and we'll get a look at this penalty that was drawn, yeah, there's no question about that. You're going to have a chance now towards the end of the period to extend your lead to 3-0. And if they can find a way to do that, obviously, that'll be a big deal for them. Herberger will go into the penalty box for tripping. Valtteri Mirala will take the face-off. Looked like both wingers on the far side of the dot were moving in. They want to stay where they are until the puck is dropped. Now they do. One by Lugano, flung down the ice. Power play breakout, and now the entry. Plotzer out of the corner. To the point it goes. Kinnunen didn't shoot it from there. Lots of room on the ice. Looked like he was trying to draw a penalty there. Bernd Wolf, but no. Oh, now they're going to call something. There's a tripping penalty going. I think it's going to even it up at 4-on-4. Linesmen and officials break everybody up. We could see more of this in the third period. A pretty close game here. Let's see who's going to go. It'll end up being Anton Levski who's going to take the penalty for tripping. And so a very abbreviated power play. So Levski will sit. The 25-year-old who plays in his 6th year for Tappara, 45 points in 46 games last year. So for the second time in this game, we're going to play 4-on-4 hockey in a 2-0 lead for Tappara. Here's a look from the corner. Well, all right, they're going to call that. Face-off won by Lugano. Faking the one-timer, stepping in, Fazzini shooting one off the stick. What a save. Helienko with the beautiful save off the right arm and kept it out. A face-off win developed. Here's Arcabello. Backhander going for Fazzini. Locating it on the point. Chipping at it. Didn't get through. Now it could be a 3-on-2 the other way. Rahala will turn. It does bump free. Daniel Carr taking advantage. Winding one off the boards down the ice. They should wave off the icing, which they do now. 45 seconds left on the 4-on-4. Only 20 to go in the period. In front again. Loose puck. Empty net. They score! With 16 seconds left to go in the period. And Elia Riva, the defenseman, jumped in and strikes for a goal and cuts the deficit to just 1. Well, he made no mistake with the net wide open for him. And really, Helienko thought that puck was going to be melted down. He thought he could get his glove on it. It looked like it just rolled free. It was bouncing. And nobody had Elia Riva covered enough. Jukko Peltola was there, but didn't really have his man covered, and it's a 2-1 game. And that comes with now just seconds on the clock. That is a huge moment in this game, and just go back and think about all the saves that Schlegel has made in this contest to continue on, at least giving his team a chance to win. And we're going to take a 2-1 Tappara lead into the final period of regulation. Incredible bounce in favor of Lugano, and Johnny on the spot scoring that one was the defenseman Elia Riva. We'll come back.
Pasi Vanhatalo, pääsit avaamaan CHL-pistetiliä aika näyttävällä YV-maalilla ja hankit joukkueelle rankkarinkin. Kuinka syvältä toi oma peli on tänään maistunut?
No ihan ok. Että vähän hakemista aina välillä, mutta tää on hyvä tää Tesomanaski, niin pieni kaukalo saa mennä vähän joka paikassa, niin se sopii mulle ihan ok.
No hei, näytti siltä, että tässä toisessa erässä rupesi vähän syntyä tunnettakin tuolla pelissä. Mitäs tämä toinen erä erosi tuosta ensimmäisestä?
No jäähyjä tuli ja YVtä tuli ja en mä tiedä erosko se hirveästi, että niin kuin sanoin, pieni aski ja Luganokin pelaa nopeata lätkää, karvaa paljon ja heittää päätyä, niin se on aika kovaa, mennään päästä päähän ja kamppailuja on paljon, niin ja mailan kanssa olla tarkka, ettei jäähyjä tuu, mutta jos tulee meille YVtä, niin lyödään kiekkoa pussiin.
No hei, kun katsoo noita tilastoja, niin te olette laukonut 24 kertaa maalia kohti, vastustaja 5 kertaa. Mites noi teidän hurja laukausmäärä saataisiin viimeisteltyä maalimuotoon?
No vähän tarkempia vetoja ja äijää enemmän maalille, että maskia sinne tarvitaan, että se on kuitenkin huippuveska maalissa, että äijää eteen ja kutia sinne.
Kiitos.
Kiitos.
Welcome back. Third period nearly underway here. CHL hockey. Always like a one-goal game going into the third period. Let's see what both teams can muster. A game that has been dictated in terms of the pace of play by Tappara, but they lead 2-1 after giving up a goal with just 16 seconds to go in the second period. And they will try. I don't think momentum carries over from period to period, let alone game to game, but giving up that goal to Elia Riva. You can only imagine Lugano's thinking, we've not played a very good game. We haven't had many shots on goal or many quality scoring opportunities. Nevertheless, we still have a chance here to come away with a victory. We're only down by 1. Now, there is a power play as we went 4-on-4. That is over now. And even though Lugano's on the man advantage, they have not had control of it. Their power play will be over in just 10 seconds. You can see the empty net on delayed call. And so that power play is now over. And relatively early in the third period, Tappara controlling the puck, controlling the possession time. Can they control the third period like they have most of the game? Here's a stop and play on the delayed call. 1:08 gone in the third period. So nothing came of that 4-on-4 segment. But a nice fresh sheet of ice. We'll see Tappara work the power play now. Coming into today's game, their power play was 33.33% efficient. So that's pretty good as we get a look at Santeri Alatalo in the penalty box. Lugano's penalty kill operating just below 70%. They've given up a power play goal in this game already. And now we begin the man advantage. With control, Salonen playing it back to the point, the no-look pass, picked up well. Cross ice to the seam and went bouncing back to Kusala, so they get a good bounce. Rister from the point, blocked, ricochets to center ice and tracked down. Brady Austin getting control of it. Buffalo draft pick of the 7th round in 2012. Ontario-born product, playing for the KHL Torpedo last year. Power play will be over in 1:18 now as the entry for Lugano. The pass on the far side, the long-range shot never made its way to the goal. And now there's another stop and play. It looks like taken down was Troy Josephson. Going into the penalty box will be his 19 counterpart, Valtteri Mirala. So we're going right back to 4-on-4 hockey again. Here's a look at it. Well, they're going to call it. Valtteri Mirala not very happy. You can see him shake his head. 23-year-old playing for the Pelicans, the SM Liga League in the previous season. 4-on-4 for 68 seconds. And this is an area in the game which it looked to me like Lugano was very comfortable playing in a 4-on-4 situation. Herberger will take the face-off against Patrick Virta. Herberger wins it, so 4-on-4 begins now. They scored their goal 4-on-4. They'd love to score another one and tie this game. And if they can somehow manage to do it, you can only imagine how shocked Tappara would be to be in the 2-2 situation. Centering pass is cut off and an excellent stick by Herberger. Evacuating the Lugano zone, now they can move it in over the line the other way. Taking a look is Herberger again, long-range shot that's swallowed up and a save made. Helienko, and a stop and play. Mark Arcabello against Ottu Rauhala, two captains in the face-off dot. Rauhala wins that face-off. Tappara to center ice. And they're going to have a stop and play here. Our feed froze for just a moment. We look to be okay here. Four on four for 23 more seconds. And then it will be an abbreviated power play for Lugano as they move in 4 on 4. Here's Arcabello on the right wing side. Around for Fazzini. Then Daniel Carr back for Fazzini on the far side. Fazzini rolling out. Flipped it up to the point. Wrister, that deflected. Power play begins. 48 seconds left on it. This goes off a body to the far side. Oh, a little bit of puck movement here. Well done by Lugano. They hold in the point. Taking a look. Shooting. That was blocked. Stepping in was Roman Lofel. And all the way down the ice it goes. Big block there. Alatalo. And then over for Fazzini. The entry was foiled, and so 10 seconds to go on the power play. As Schlegel will chip it off the wall. 5 seconds left. We're going to go back to 5-on-5 hockey right now. A takedown at center ice, no penalty. There's Rauhala. Then they'll fire it in deep. Schlegel will stop and leave it for his defense. Good pace to the third period, but Lugano is down 2-1. Now we get a whistle. And a good look at Casimir Jurgens, who has one of the 2 goals for his team in this contest. There's Mirko Mueller. Mueller won a World Championship silver back in 2018. Good two-way defenseman, very smart with the puck on his stick. Troy Josephs now. He's got to put his stick down first in the puck drop, which he will do. Schlegel had to be quick on the blocker and bat the puck away that was bouncing in his direction. Mirko Mueller shifted up ahead. Long dump in goes wide to the goaltender on the other side. Bouncing off the wall, now it's retreated to center ice. Good possession here by Tappara with speed on the entry. Cross ice pass, knocked out of midair. Trying to hit that seam pass, it didn't connect, it comes back the other way. Lugano on the charge, fanning on the shot on the far side. That was an attempt by Troy Joseph that didn't get through on the way to the goal. Now on the point, turning and firing. Way too many bodies in front to get that one through. Wraparound chance, the backhand goes through everyone and out the other way. Dangerous moments there. Back to center ice with 14:52 left in regulation time. Tappara with a 2-1 lead against Lugano, who Tappara was up 2-0. Giving up that goal late, just seconds left in the second period, has changed the complexity of this game. Unable to get a shot, maybe a second time looking for it. Michael Bodker was there. Nothing going on that side. Now it's Peltola helping it to the line, but again not cleared. Right to the goaltender. Helienko makes a save from long range, and the lead feed was too far for the oncoming Peltola, who got hit along the boards. Gave up possession of Michael Bodker. Lugano with the entry. Bodker on the right side. That pass did not connect. And they got to turn back at center ice. Mueller will take control. He's got Carr swinging to the left side. Carr waiting for the pass. It might come his way. They'll drop it at center ice, though. And it's flipped in by Fazzini as the top line is on for McSorley and Lugano. They have to get back in the defensive zone. Chipped in by Patrick Virta. Oh, a takedown. And a hard falling Mirala went to the ice. Doesn't look like there's anything being called here with 13:39 left to go, and now there is a penalty called. We'll take a break.
Let's go, guys. Let's get it.
Guys, okay, go ahead, Fazzy. Come out, Fazzy, come out high.
Hey.
Fazzy, we're going to come back.
Power break.
So Mirka Mueller is in the penalty box, and Tappara has a chance in the man advantage to get back a 2-goal lead. Can they do it? We'll see together. Here's a chance. Shot, save, rebound. Goes off the right hip of the goaltender and just bounced wide. Schlegel was square, but the puck just hit him, glanced off, and luckily for him, not in the back of the net. To the point. Kushala. Now on the half wall it goes. Kushala again. Gets the puck to the blue line. Across now. No shot. Now they go down low. That deflected. It just went wide. Chip back out to the point. That's Brady Austin. Now Kushala. He wants a seam pass. He'll go back down low. And now he'll rotate to the corner. He got hit hard once and twice, and then falling for his own trouble is Julian Walker. A clear by Lugano kills off 1 minute, the 2-minute penalty. So they have, as they gather the puck, 55 seconds of which to work the man advantage. 12 and a half to go in the third period. Obviously a crucial moment in this game. Over skating, but they're onside, then it's stripped. And Lugano can move in shorthanded. Down the far wall. Turning with it, just killing off time as he can. Calvin Turkov. Long shot, glove down, smartly played. As Helienko knows his team's in the power play, doesn't want to waste time. But they are wasting time in their own zone. Kinnunen, and then chipped up to the right boards. Now the power play breakout. They'll get the red line and the entry. First one on it is Matteo Nordari. Getting knocked down in the play. Bertrand not able to get a shot down the ice. That'll do it. Power play will be over in 5 seconds. And Mueller will leave the box, and we're going to go to 5-on-5 hockey with 11:38 left to go in regulation time. And a 2-1 lead for Tappara. There's been lots of stoppages in this game, not a lot of flow, lots of icings. I don't think it's worked to anyone's advantage necessarily. Vitasmaski shooting, Schlegel with the save. In the slot, lurking. Tappara comes away to the point, holding, firing, deflected, save, rebound. Oh, they can't get it to go. Puhakka was there all alone in the far post and just fanned on it. A rare chance, but it doesn't connect. Getting through center ice, Anton Levski. Who's in his skates. He'll track it down at center ice. Dogged work in the back check by Levski there. Comes back, and now his team can get control again. Ruhala wanted it. He'll go for a change. He'll just make sure to get the puck in deep, but they put it out of play, and it's stopped now with 10:20 left to go in the third period. Good look by Vit Smasky, and Moynihan was right there on the near post, trying to deflect that puck. Face-off won by Evan Chomi, and then Nodari. On the blue line it goes, knifed ahead, swatted away from the oncoming stick of Julian Walker. Now we have a stop and play. Face-off will go back out to center ice. Tappara through center ice. They'll get the red line now. And up ahead it goes to Patrick Virta. He'll just send it around the boards. Still half a period left. Plenty of time. Lots can happen between two teams that have been successful in terms of the offensive side of things in the tournament so far. Lugano scoring 5 goals in 2 of their games and 6 in 1 of them. So right now they only have 1. And the same can be said, by the way, for Tappara, as they've had 6 goals in 2 of their games and 5 goals in 1. So that's a lot of goals average over 3 games. But this has not been that kind of game, and primarily on one side because of that goaltender. Niklas Schlegel has been just very, very good. And a steadying force. This game could have been well out of hand already if not for the goaltending prowess of the netminder Niklas Schlegel. Just been very, very good. On the other side of it, Christian Helienko hasn't really faced much, but you know, where he has, it just went one mistake, I guess you would say, on a bouncing puck that he couldn't read very well. Shot goes off a stick, hits the high glass, stays inside the Tappara zone. Players go shoulder to shoulder. No one knows where the puck is. Now they locate it in the feet. It's in the defenseman who shoots it and way wide, but no chance taken by Helienko, and he'll hold it. Now take a face-off coming up to his left. We get a good look at Troy Josephs. There's Petteri Puhakka. Herberger will take the face-off in the offensive zone. Wins it back to the point. The backhander easily cut off, though, as Michael Bodker just rolled that one to the goal. Lugano again, left to right. They're going to hammer this one in from center, and taking no chances at all, just holding it. Helienko decides to just take a little pause. With 8 minutes and 51 seconds left in regulation, Daniel Carr. To the point, Fazzini shooting, blocked. Puck rolls out to neutral ice now, maybe a break. But Hattilo centered, but out of the reach of the oncoming Puhakka. Taking their time, Tappara in their own zone. They'll go boards to boards with it. Too hard of the forecheck now by Lugano, and they're going to have to keep it up throughout the rest of the period if they hope to force Tappara into something. Centering attempt didn't get through by Anton Levski. Now whipped up, and the intended recipient is Arcabello, who fires it in. He'll go after the puck himself, but he's got to deal with Seppala. Sepala down the off shooting right side will just chip it. Now he'll chase. Almost at the 12-minute mark of the third period. Tappara with a 2-1 lead. They were up 2-0, gave up a goal late in the second period. That's where we stand, nothing behind either goalie in this last period of regulation. That was Kosola who couldn't just hold. Point shot, that deflected, it went up and over. And a stop and play.
Edelleen oma rytmi hallussa, älä vaan odota mitään, että kello menee loppuun. Pelaa hyökkäyspeliä, pelaa kiekolla hyökkäysalueella. Jatka pelaamista, älä vaan odottele.
And he's going to change. He's not. It's a decoy. So if Bird or Fazzi, he'll be coming to the bench acting like he's changed. Don't jump off the bench because he's just going to disguise himself and then he's going high. Don't make a play down low. As soon as you have a touch, we throw it here, we throw it off the wall, okay? One touch, you don't have to handle it because we're just going to roll out. I know you've been out of lineup, but we're going to have right wing high, okay? Come back if you need to come back, guys.
Face off to the left of Helienka. He'll watch the draw. His team with a 2-1 lead. Both coaches with instructions for their teams in the crucial moment of this game with 7.5 to go in regulation time, and it's a 1-goal contest. And if you're Lugano now, you can't pass up opportunities to put pucks on net. You gotta be relentless, dogged in the forecheck, throw pucks on goal, hope to get a good bounce, try to create out of just hard work because it hasn't come pretty all night. And chances are it's not going to be pretty in the next 7 minutes and 8 seconds. Although we'll watch together, and they certainly have the skill in that lineup to make something happen. But Tappara has been very good, just controlling the pace of play. Way more shots on goal. Schlegel has been the story for Lugano with his goaltending as a shot is stopped. Rebound loose. There's a scramble for it. They try to roll it back out in front. Good play by Kosola. It's on the point now. Pressure coming. To the left side. Oh, the miscue of a pass. They wanted to send it back over to Mirko Mueller, who wasn't in position to take the return feed. And Tampere gets a chance to make a change now when they were tired in their own zone. So a missed opportunity by Lugano. You can see Tappara clogging up the neutral zone, putting 5 players in there, forcing the dump in. Patrick Viertka's in there. Viertka getting help. Brady Austin as well. They want to clear. Now they will. 6 minutes and 5 seconds left in regulation. You get the sense that one more goal by Tappara may spell the end of this game. But Lugano is pressing, and we saw a good burst from them just a shift ago. Alatalo. And now up ahead to the neutral zone. They'll get the red line and stick handle in. Here's a chance. Alatalo, the pass. What a play defensively. Mirala just laid down and took that pass away. Well, you play an unselfish game like that, and you can be rewarded. And don't think again. Coaches notice stuff like that when you're laying down the body. Good work along the near side. Pohaka trying to wrestle it free. 5 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in regulation. 2-1 lead for Tappara, and they're on the chase. Bernd Wolf trying to dig it free. Herberger there as well. Got to be careful to stay disciplined, either team. You don't want to, if you're Lugano, you can't afford to take any penalties now. Matteo Nodari, cross-ice pass. Now they dump it in. From the near side it goes. Nodari walks the line. Lost control of it. Now it goes back past the goal line. Just wide of the goal. There's Kosola in there for Tappara, trying to wrestle it to Jurgens if he can. Now it's loose. This one angled to the neutral zone, recaptured by Lugano. Little head fake at center, trying to get it around Kosola. Punched off the dasher, back to center ice. 4 minutes and 21 seconds left in regulation time. 2-1 lead, Tappara has the advantage. Moving in is Mirala, turning, protecting the puck in his backhand. He got shouldered, and as a result, the puck came loose down the ice. They should call this an icing. They'll wave it off. Good skate to negate it. But outnumbered, and so Tappara can move, get the red line, and outship the puck in. 3 minutes and 49 to go. You can't get it caught out there tired. That's going to be a major factor for both teams. Short shifts now. This is an icing whistled with 3:40 left in regulation. Get a look at Nick Schlegel. And he is the reason. If Lugano can come back and find a way in this game to tie the game, their goaltender will be the most important player in this contest because he has kept them within reach throughout this entire game so far with 3:40 left to go, and I'm sure he'll be tested again. Scramble off the draw. Poked over the near side it goes. Maneuvering on a backhand was Alatalo, and now dumped in. Taking a look in the rearview mirror, Brady Austin making sure he had options. Smashed off the boards, bouncing down the ice. Chasing it down as Alatalo again. There is no icing. 3 minutes and 10 seconds left in regulation. One hard of the forecheck, I imagine 4 players for Tappara mostly when they don't give up the room like they just gave up there. They'll have neutral zone territory covered as best they can. We'll keep our eye on the goaltender, Niklas Schlegel, to see if he perhaps leaves the net. For now, through the middle, bouncing puck, good D-zone coverage again. This time, Moilanen is there. On the point, Rister, glove down. That's a good save. And a stop now with just minutes left to go. Well, there's 2 minutes and 38 seconds left here, and you can imagine the discussions that are going on. Every face-off matters now, that's for sure. Off the draw, back the point. Wired save, good job there to kick it away. Elienko was in position. Schlegel stays in his net with 2 minutes and 25 seconds left in regulation. His team down 2-1. Lots of energy, lots of speed in the neutral zone. And they'll dump it in. And they're going to whistle this one. That was dumped in by Troy Josephs. Back inside the Lugano zone. Joseph's taking the face-off here against Plotzer, who wins it. Shot off the draw. I don't think that got to Schlegel. I think it hit something in front with 2 minutes and 10 left now. Well, you can see if you watch carefully, Schlegel put his hand in the air saying, "Do you need me to come now?" But I believe here's a stop and play again. So where Lugano's had possession of the puck, they haven't been able to get it inside the offensive zone and set up anything. And now the faceoff comes all the way back to their zone again, and I imagine their head coach, McSorley's not happy with that. So we'll have to stay put now. We continue on 5-on-5. Schlegel looks over his right shoulder to the bench again. And now the face-off. A battle off the draw, back to the point, rolling out to center. No, it stays in for a moment. Now punched out to neutral territory. But it's a D-to-D by Tappara. Then they're not going to push the pace, I would imagine. They're going to take every second they can off the clock with this 1-goal advantage and 100 seconds left to go in regulation. They're up 2-1. Arcabello is in there. Alatalo as well. Just killing off time. This is all in favor of Tappara, and that's a great job by Moilanen. He must have killed off 10 seconds himself, if not 15. Now, we'll see the break. I imagine Schlegel's going to the bench for the extra attacker. Here's Daniel Carr turning with it. Rolling it off the wall, getting it down low. Rejected by Tappara. They can't clear it, however, on that far side. They're down 2-1. They need a shot that's going to tie this game with a minute to go. On the point. Fazzini with room. Nice pass. Here's a shot. And the rebound goes wide. Picked up again. This time it's Bodker. And then the corner. Centering! They score! With 47 seconds left, they've tied the game at 2-2. Incredible. Great work by Lugano. Never give up once they got in. Great puck movement. And this is in the back of the net, and it's a 2-2 game. Elia Riva was on the doorstep. Let's see. Boy, a game you could make the claim that they don't deserve to be in it, but it's 2-2. And Lugano has fought their way back from down 2 to tied. "47 seconds left to go in regulation. And we are that time away from 3-on-3 overtime. We'll see what happens. The dump in from center ice. Oh, he left it there. Did Schlegel in the corner. His team does recover. 27 to go before we go to overtime in a 2-2 game. Tappara has not lost the game. They're 3-0. They have a victory in overtime against Berlin. None of the games for Lugano have gone to the extra session. 10 seconds left. They'll chip it in. And I believe that's it. We're going to the extra session in 5 seconds. In a 2-2 game. There you go. Well, all right. Well, a little surprise considering the shots on goal advantage and the possession time for one team over the other. But this is a...
Nick?
We're listening.
The key is possession. 3-on-3, we got to score off the rush. And off the rush means one guy, and you want to come underneath. The other guy gets it, you come underneath. We don't need anybody high.
Go on, Kaili. Take the face off. Patu sitten, Patu menee. No, sorry. Patu take the face off. Ota... Krisse tulee ottaa oikea puoli sitten. Ota oikea puoli, ota vauhti sinne, tuu tänne näin. Joo. Antse valmiina, hyppää täältä.
Well, I can't tell you what the coach of Tappara said. Jussi Tapalo's comments, but I can't tell you what McSorley was saying. And he said you got to score off the rush, and that's what you want to do on 3-on-3. If you're in the zone, more than likely you go back out to center and try to come in with speed again to create something. So the overtime begins 3-on-3, and the next goal will win this game. And I don't think we're going to need a shootout, folks. I think we're going to get a goal here in the overtime. They're going to redo this puck drop. Lots of skill for Lugano. I said this before, but they got Arcabello out there. You got Carr, Fazzini, if you want to use them. 2 forwards right now. So Carr and Arcabello, and they're out there with Alatalo, and they begin with possession. You got to have possession. That's key in overtime, like you heard Coach McSorley talking about earlier. And they will get through center ice, and here is Arcabello. Going wide, now turning with it. Arcabello will flip it up. Now they'll leave it to the left wall. It goes. No shot from there, though. Carr was lurking in front. Alatalo again, now for Carr. First 30 seconds and change has gone by way of Lugano puck possession. They'll fire it back for their goaltender. And Schlegel will angle that one over for Fazzini. No surprise, he's out there. Hiraga's with him. And now they hold Riva, who's been very good in this game. Riva fakes the shot. Tappara has not had the puck at all in this overtime. Fazzini again. Starts and stops. He needs to move with speed. He's going to have to direct it back for the defense. And now quickly it goes to center ice. They're going to angle it one more time into the trapezoid. 3:40 to go in overtime. We have not had a shot yet in the extra session. You always want to try to set up the perfect shot if you can. Here's the entry. A good one. There's a shot that goes wide. Karam's off the glass. Yet again, Lugano. This time it's Roman Loeffel. Loeffel will take a look. He knows his team's making a change. Up ahead it goes. Loeffel moving in 1-on-2. He's got reinforcements coming now. Herberger's out there as well. Turning with it is Michael Bodker to the point. They exchange on the line, then they gave it up. Here's a break now. Down the near side. Busting through. Plotzer in! And he sends it through the crease. And there's a penalty. It's going to be a slashing call. Kyle Plotzer a chance to win the game rather. And they force a penalty, and now a 4-on-3. Boy, he looked up, he couldn't believe it. Plotzer thought he had the goal, slashed on the way in. So a 4-on-3 advantage for Tappara now. And I believe we're getting a timeout, no surprise, try to draw something up.
They always choose that side. They always choose that side.
Yeah, they're going to go on that side. So I'm on my Carzy, you want to take the face off?
Me?
No, Carzy. Sorry. Carzy, you want to take the face off?
He's been fucking
You want to take it? You got it?
I'll just go on his back.
Okay, but listen, you want to set up here, not here. Here.
Can I go to the inside? Yeah.
All you're doing is you're bumping it here. Carzy's taking off. Okay? You just want to come in.
Well, the power play begins. 1:53 to go on it. A chance to win the game in the man advantage in overtime. Loeffel's in the box for the slash. And now it's Tappara on the entry. 4-on-3. You don't see this often. You'll see power play guys. They like to have the 4-on-3. More room. To the right side it goes. Kosola, no shot from that right wall. Back up high. Back to Kosola. And then to the point. Shot. Scores! Game winner in overtime. Brady Austin wins it on the power play. And a 3-2 win for Tappara. They win it with a perfectly placed shot. Well, they certainly won't like giving up a late goal, but they'll take that one. Brady Austin, as Tappara is 4-0 with 2 of their games won in overtime. And Austin, the hero. over the glove and in. Maybe a little bit of a screen, but that's all she wrote from overtime. Tappara wins the game 3-2. I'd like to send a big shout out to Tom Reed for all of his work. Darren Kilfara as well. It has been so exciting. What an experience it's been to watch this kind of hockey, to get a chance to call it, and to everyone involved, incredible work up and down the line. So impressed, and I hope everybody had a great time watching this one. We'll have more later on. For now, good night.
Jussi Tapola, sehän meni sitten tiukille, mutta lopulta sitten voitto tuli. Mitkä on päävalmentajan suurimmat huomiot tästä illasta?
No hieno jääkiekkoilta oli mun mielestä. Hyvä tasoinen vauhtinen jääkiekkopeli ja niin kuin tuosta huomaa, niin fanitkin on tykännyt. Ja mikä se hienompaa, kovia kansainvälisiä vastustajia ja hyvä tunnelma ja hyvä laatu jäällä, niin tätähän tämä pitääkin olla.
No Tapparalla on ollut aika vakuuttava alku CHL:ssä. Miksi te olette ollut niin hyviä?
No joukkue on sitoutunut, tekee hyvin töitä ja pelaa yhteen ja puhaltaa yhteen ja pelaa yhteen hiileen. Ja sitten meillä on hyviä pelaajia, hyvä maalivahtipeli ja hyvä pakisto, hyvä hyökkäystö. Ja vaikka nytkin oli pois tänään tärkeitä pelaajia, niin sitten korvaavia löytyy tilalle, niin se on tässä tärkeää.
Kuukauden päästä pelataan vielä Skellefteåta vastaan 2 kertaa. Minkälaisia odotuksia sinne?
No nyt täytyy ensin puhaltaa ja sitten mennä liigaa ja mä luulen, että sitten nuo Skellefteå-pelit on semmosia niin kuin yksittäisiä hetkiä sieltä, mitä täytyy löytää, että taas kääntää niin kuin nopeasti tämä liigavaihde CHL-vaihteeseen. Se on yleensä tai joskus ollut haastavaa, mutta mä uskon, että tämän joukkueen kanssa me pystytään siihen hyvin.
Mitkä ne erot muuten on?
Anteeksi?
Mitkä ne erot on CHL- ja liigapeleissä?
No tietysti matkustaminen on toi, mennään Ruotsiin ja Ruotsissa pelataan aika erilaista jääkiekkoa kuin Suomessa ja enemmän se semmoinen niin kuin sarjasta toiseen siirtyminen, että nyt ei olekaan sarjataulukolla ja muulla väliä, vaan siirrytäänkin tähän CHL-sarjataulukkoon ja siihen alkulohkoon, niin se on ehkä se haastavin juttu.
Kiitos.
Kiitos.
It was a tight game after OT lose. How would you sum up this game tonight?
Well, certainly we played a very good team tonight. They were ready for us. They outplayed us in the first part of the game, and proud of my team, how the team continued to fight back with great goaltending, and I'm pretty proud of the guys fighting back to tie the game.
After 4 CHL games, are you happy with your team's performance?
I guess I'm happy at the moment. I know the next time I come that there's no sense practicing the power play because we don't need it, because we had one minute all game, and I think they probably had, I don't know, 12 minutes of power play. So for me, it's this needs to be reviewed at the highest level on how the conduct who was out here tonight. I mean, I'm not happy at all, and you can't make calls like the way they made it. Certainly, we took penalties, but at the end, I mean, if they would need to change their uniforms to white because they're Angels, I mean, at the end of the day, this call's got to be made. So I'm not very happy at all about the officiating tonight, needless to say, but proud of where we're at right now, and hopefully this it'll get better as we go.
Thank you.
Thank you.